Despite Priest's continued success, a storm cloud was looming. Stained Class was making its unwelcome return, as in Reno, Nevada, the families of James Vance and Raymond Belknap sued the band and CBS Records for causing their sons to make a suicide pact after listening to the album, notably the track Better By You, Better Than Me, for over 6 hours. Concerned but undeterred, despite the band's continued activity, the Vance-Belknap case was gathering momentum. The survivor Vance died at the end of '89, having gone into a methadone overdose-induced coma after surviving for 3 years following his attempt to take his life. The lawsuit seemed imminent, and yet Priest managed to find the strength to record a new album which reflected their constant vitality.
The nonsense of it, the real, absolutely no sense case, you know. It was just such an ordeal for us. I mean, to have to sit there for 6 weeks every day and listen to barefaced lies and not be able to stand up, you know. I mean, the prosecution lawyers were about that far away from me, you know, and you could have just, I mean, they would stand up and say, how many more people has this album killed, you know? And we get letters every day from thousands of parents whose children have died listening to this music. But if you ask them to produce those letters, of course, oh, well, you know, we can't use that in evidence. It was 2 years ago. Or barefaced lies, you know, about music, metal, and Judas Priest.
I guess what we did, we didn't let the court case interfere in any way, shape or form as to the way the band was sort of going ahead, naturally. And I don't think it mattered what we did musically if we came out and did, you know, our version of like Sound of Music or something, you know what I mean? Because we're going into court, you know, what we're going to do, we want these people to think good of us. It wouldn't have made the slightest bit of difference in any way, shape or form.
Almost as if the anger of the court case had fired the Priest machine once again.